All right, guys, what are we going to talk about today?
I don't know. What are we going to talk about today?
Good question.
It's KoKo Unfiltered. Speak nothing but the truth. Bam!
We are hyped up on caffeine and coffee, and I love it.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. Back in the studio once again for a new episode of KoKo Unfiltered. Hello, hi, how are you?
Cheers.
Cheers with our Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Peppa's keeping us going.
Welcome back to another episode. Maya, Kristen, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
How was your week?
It's been wonderful. Been wonderful, let me tell you. No, tell me what's new. What did you hear? Anything you heard today that was just... You were
Today?
shocked? Yeah, just today. Think about your day. Go through it.
Well, we're going to have dead silence because I don't know. I'm trying to go through my mind. You take over while I think.
Okay, well, this is silly, but when I had 5 minutes and I was looking, and I mean, it's kind of like about a celebrity, but Christy Brinkley, who's 71 now.
He has no idea who she is, probably.
I don't know.
He doesn't even see your face. You should have seen your face.
Are you serious?
Who?
Okay.
Wait, what is she known for?
She was
she's
married
a model.
to Billy Joel
She's a
back in the
model.
day.
Yeah.
I know who Billy Joel
She's
is.
gorgeous.
I've never heard of her, though.
So she's 71?
Yes.
Wow.
And she was talking about,
She looks so good.
she really does. She's unbelievable. But she was talking about when she found out, and this was back in 2006 when her husband had an affair. First of all, you're going to have an affair on Christy Brinkley. That's Christy Brinkley. She's gorgeous.
Never heard of her.
Wait, the one after Billy Joel, the younger guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful. Okay.
71.
But
Gorgeous.
That's from a long time
That was from
ago,
before.
But anyway, she found out, I think she was doing some charity event and she was up on stage and a man came up to her and said, "Your arrogant husband, I just want you to know, has been sleeping with my daughter." And then
oh my gosh.
he was in the crowd sitting with their daughter and he just looked at Christy and he started shaking his head like, no, 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 no. And she knew.
She knew.
Younger woman, someone's daughter, which it always is, right?
Wow.
That's how she found out about her husband.
Well, they had a baby together, right?
Yes, I think Sailor, maybe.
Yeah, Sailor. That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. Because this was not right after, but her and Billy Joel, they got a divorce.
Yeah.
And then she married him
Mhm.
next, right? And they
Mhm.
had a baby. And then did she marry somebody else after that?
I think so.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. If he was
I mean,
in between or yeah. So yeah, I totally remember that whole thing.
but I just read that today and I thought, God, that's so crappy. Because I guess she has a book or something. Christy Brinkley Tells All. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, another plug.
My God. I know, right?
We're
What
always
is with all the
plugging.
plugs?
It was nuts.
Very informative.
That was nuts. So I heard that today. What about anything?
I mean, I was reading up on Dorit and PK.
Oh, I know. It's so sad.
Shocking. Apparently, she said that she wished, like, he's dead to her. Did you see the pictures of?
Yeah, he'd be dead to me too.
Wait, did you see the pictures of them at her son's?
Oh, I
baseball
saw
game?
that.
And they were like
that.
sitting far apart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen. Without makeup, she doesn't really look that good.
Dorito doesn't.
Yeah,
Mm.
I didn't zoom in.
I don't have a. Well, no, it's not. If someone caught her like leaving in her Range Rover, and she looked like a ghost, and I wonder if it's from all the stress.
Yeah,
Well, look at the reunion. She was like 2 pounds.
My God.
she's going through so
Ozempic.
much.
Oh.
I was epic.
Yeah, I think she's just like not eating from stress, which I don't understand. But
I mean, I gotta. Yeah.
I don't know about. It seemed like they were really, or she really loved him. Like for his birthday that one time, she got the yacht and had him fly
helicopter.
in or whatever on the helicopter. It's a shame. I don't know.
I have to say, there's been really sad news about the Beverly Hills Housewives.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you know,
know.
first and foremost, Teddy Mellencamp.
But
I don't
they're
know.
saying she's doing
Her tumors
Good.
are shrinking. Yes. But she just posted on Instagram the scars on her head
Yeah.
from the brain surgery. Like, no matter what your opinion is of Teddy, I can already see Brandon. KoKo. My God. You know what? I'm out of practice. Can always see KoKo. I'll keep calling him his government name. I can see him already side-eyeing me because he was never a Teddy fan. But
No.
regardless,
True.
like, I've been following her story.
Mm-hmm.
It's been heartbreaking because she has all those little kids.
Yeah.
And ironically, her and her husband were getting divorced, before this happened. And he's like, they're still getting divorced, but he stepped in and is totally taking care of her.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right? Like
Mhm.
doing what he needs to do to take care of this person that he loves, even though if they're not going to be back together because it's on pause right now, the divorce. And, she said something in a post, if something feels off, go to the doctor. Like, go.
Yeah.
Do not second guess yourself. Just go. She was having excruciating headaches, unbearable headaches, right? And obviously, her melanoma from her shoulder metastasized, which is crazy. Now, I did hear that someone was talking to her about it, talking about her, saying that they were pushing her to get it checked out, right? Pushing her, and she finally did. And it was so far advanced. And then obviously 6 months later spread everywhere, which is totally scary, right?
Wild.
Like,
Because so many people do that. Nobody wants to find out.
True.
totally. So, I mean, you have to be an advocate for yourself. And, at this point, like, I'm showing up to urgent care if I have a chest pain. I've done it twice already.
Right.
I'm
No.
serious.
Yeah.
No, you have
You
to.
have to.
I have. And
That's
like,
too scary.
it's scary, especially after you turn a certain age. You're like, this is not right. I'm going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm really, really following her. It's just, I could never imagine it like being in her position ever. I don't ever want to. And what she's had to go through with those kids and have the conversations. Like she was telling, obviously her dad's John Cougar and John Cougar Mellencamp.
Mhm.
And he called her. She's telling this story on her podcast. Sorry. I'm going to keep saying all that stuff.
I know.
But she was telling the story in her podcast how he called her and said, "Hey, I have a really important question for you. You are going to be buried in the plot that we have for everybody in, I forget, was it Indiana? Somewhere, either back east or central. I forget. Anyways, so she's like, Dad, I haven't really thought about it. No, you have to. We have all this and you have to be buried with the family and this is where you're going to be buried. And I was just like, my God, this is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
Well, especially now that she has to start thinking about that. Because isn't she stage 4?
well, but they're saying that she's taking really well to the treatment. Now, I mean, I want to hold positive thoughts for her, but
No, of course.
it's everywhere.
just thinking,
it's
like-
lungs, it's brain.
Like, I'm pretty sure she has to start thinking about that at some point.
No, she's been.
Yeah,
I think she got bad news before she got this good news. Like, hey, it's really bad. You've got 6 more tumors or whatever in your brain and the size of plums. And it's also spread to your lungs. Like, this isn't good. I
Right.
think she did get that news just recently as of last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
And I think she's waiting to hear something in June or July. Like she said something they'll know for sure in July. Like what? Because the doctors were telling her she has a 50-50 chance.
Oh,
And so she said, it's like if you buy a new car, you don't want a car that drives 50% of the time. She's like, that just
True.
doesn't sound right, But she said something like July, they were going to find out more information about.
oh, she did say, okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
well, even though I don't like her, obviously I want her to be well.
I know.
Yeah.
So she can live to fight
And it's
another
not
day
that I
against
didn't
you.
like her as a person. She was just a boring housewife.
Well, a lot of people had that opinion about her. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know why I didn't have that opinion on Housewives about her, but it was after when I started listening to her podcast that I actually
What's the
liked
podcast
her.
name? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But anyways, I've been following her and obviously we're wishing her well. And, I just hope that she can come back from this and be around to see her kids, grow up because I could not imagine that.
No.
Never want to.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Scary. So
So-
everybody get checked.
yeah, definitely advocate for yourself and your
Yes.
health.
True. I want to bring something up because we were talking about it while you were using the restroom.
Oh,
Mhm.
The
why am I scared?
No, the story when I was at Pavilions and I was waiting for the deli and I just got the sudden urge to, what do they do with all the extra like deli food that they've made fresh?
Oh, God.
And I thought about it because you worked in a deli.
I did.
Where does it go? And if no one's asking this question, that has to be weird because Pavilions makes it fresh every day.
Yeah.
And what time of night were you there?
Yeah.
Wasn't it late?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was,
Remember?
yeah, I was there at
late.
it was like 7 o'clock at night, 8
7:30?
o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So what are they doing with the food that no one's touched? Because that fish didn't look like it was touched. The tuna fish looked brand new. Are you ready to dive into the world of endless stories, inspiration, and knowledge? Well, I've got something special for you. An Audible free trial just for KoKo Unfiltered listeners. With Audible, you get access to thousands of audiobooks, exclusive podcasts, and so much more. Whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing, you can enjoy captivating stories and learning something new, all hands-free. Head over to audibletrial.com/KoKo and snag your 30-day free trial. That's right. You'll get a free audiobook of your choice and a chance to explore Audible's massive library risk-free. So what are you waiting for? Visit audibletrial.com/KoKo, sign up, and start listening today. Trust me, your next great adventure is just a play button away.
So are we talking about the salads and the salad trays or the actual pieces of meat?
Both.
Yeah. We want to know.
Well,
We need the hard
thank God
hitting.
they're not in business anymore. It's because I worked at Lucky Stores, who was acquired by Albertsons. Was originally Alpha Beta. I'm going that far back.
Ooh, wow.
But he's like, I don't know what Alpha Beta
I
is.
don't know Alpha Beta, but I wasn't here for that.
Yeah,
part.
it was West Coast.
Yeah.
It was Alpha Beta. Then Lucky Stores bought them, and then Lucky was acquired by Albertsons that you know today. Okay, so now that we've had a supermarket history,
I could sleep well tonight.
Now I'm going to know.
so the salads, the tuna and chicken salads are made fresh every day. They sell out a lot, believe it or not. You can make one as early as like 6 a.m. So I used to work the 5 to 2 shift, 5 a.m. to 2.
Oh, damn.
I would
like that
literally
shift.
Black Angus, go home. I may or may not have puked in the bathroom in the morning.
Right.
When I was driving to work. When I get to work.
Preparing your tuna salad.
And I would do the salads and everything, do my whole 5 to 2 shift, and I'd go home and sleep until,
I love
Do it again.
those shifts.
yeah. So that was, when I used to drink Long Island iced teas.
Oh
I
my
could
God,
never do
yeah,
that
no.
now,
No,
ever
no,
in
no,
life.
no.
Nope.
Ew.
Nope.
What kind of drink is that? Nasty.
It's nasty. So the tuna and chicken, believe it or not, sometimes are made twice a day because it goes so fast. The end of the day, depending on when it was made, it gets thrown away.
Are they getting the cans from the store?
Yeah. Yeah. The
Okay.
chicken salad is from the rotisserie chickens.
Ooh, I
Oh,
do love a
nice.
rotisserie
Yeah.
chicken.
And I make a mean chicken salad. You want to know why? Because
Yes.
I got service deli skills.
Wait, so the tuna that's in the little thing
Yeah.
is from the tuna that's on the shelf?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know
How
what I
else would-
thought.
I mean, do you think they grill fresh tuna and then make
Yes.
it? No.
I don't know why I thought it was like actually like
You got
different.
to open up a lot of cans.
Well,
That's a lot.
they're big cans. They're big cans. So maybe, did we get bigger cans? No, sometimes it would be shelf tuna. Sometimes it would be shelf tuna. Yeah.
I did not think about that.
Yeah.
I just thought that you were getting like actual fresh tuna that they're like cutting up.
But
there.
more importantly, I think they should advertise this is rotisserie chicken salad.
She has a point.
I might pick that over the tuna salad next time.
Yeah,
has
that's made
a
with rotisserie
fun point.
chicken.
Yeah.
But I do love a mean rotisserie chicken. Like I can fuck up a chicken. Like
What's your favorite one? Costco?
no.
No,
Why?
Costco's bad.
Why?
Okay, I don't know
They
if it's
pump it full of hormones, don't they?
do they really?
The hormonies.
They got big breasts.
It tastes different.
It does.
I love
That's
a Pavilion's rotisserie chicken.
oh.
Give me like 3 of them, I will fuck up one.
They're not that big though, so yeah, I
That's
can
why.
see you doing
tiny.
that. Yeah, they're
little
tiny.
Cornish game hens.
Yeah.
now. They used to be because they're probably not pumping them up. Is what's happening
They're
there.
using them for
I
the
don't
chicken
like
salads.
hormones. Yeah, right. Oh god.
Okay, now the pastas
Yeah.
Oh god.
and all that stuff.
That's with mayo
It's
and
put
stuff.
back in and it's marked. Again, you guys, this was almost 30 years ago, even longer that I worked at a service deli. But yes,
I don't think anything's changed.
We should call a store and ask them.
Pavilions? Hello?
I wonder if they think it was a joke.
Listen, let me tell you something though.
We're doing a hard
I hate to out our pavilions, and I'm going to say where it's at, but those people back there do not know how to shave a meat. Okay?
No, they don't.
They don't. You ask for it shaved.
You asked.
it's like
I asked for number 4.
Yeah, it's always half an inch
That's-
thick,
No,
and I'm
you
like,
want thin.
what is happening here?
Yeah.
Like
They're not
when you
trained
shave,
properly.
You shave that puppy,
Right.
and it's like little snowflakes.
Yeah.
That's how you shave a meat. Okay,
They give you hunks.
I feel like when Maya goes, she's just sitting there and she's like, "That's not how you fucking cut it."
I don't even do it anymore. I'm like,
be
they're not going to
afraid.
shave it.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm surprised you just don't have one at home and then just buy like the whole like turkey breast.
That's a good idea. Because if it's thick, I can't eat it. It's like
No.
Really?
gross. No, God no.
Okay, so we've come to the okay. So pasta gets reused,
Yeah.
even though
It
it,
gets
says
mixed back in, and the dates are so as long as okay. So here's an example. Say you have 2 tubs of pasta. Bow tie pasta was a big thing at Lucky Stores. I can't believe I remember this stuff. So say you had 2 things of pasta, and they were both expire on the same day.
okay.
So you fill it up, and then at night you still got half a tray left. You can put it back in to the same expiring
Really?
for 2 days, and you can do it for 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm not eating from the deli.
The customers are not seeing the dates.
No,
So
we don't see that.
if
No.
I see,
March 1st.
yeah.
That's what. Oh, what?
I don't buy stuff from the deli counter like that. Now, where I will do it is at Whole Foods because they have much smaller trays.
Ah,
Because those pavilions,
They're
long.
huge.
They're
they
long,
are,
right?
Yeah.
Are they long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A banquet
Pavilions
tray.
Whole Foods is smaller.
Well, because like the salads, they're like the big circular ones.
Oh, they can.
And then like the egg salad or like the pasta or like the pasta, they're all like the long ones.
They do egg salad there.
They do egg salad. They do macaroni salad. They do pasta salad. They do potato salad. And it all looks so delicious. But then I just think in the back of my head, how long have you been sitting there?
And are they checking the temperature of the
Yeah. Do you check the
refrigeration?
temperature
That's got to be by law.
Of what?
of the food that's sitting in there?
In the
In
cooler?
little,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's regulated.
Because so then when you go to pavilions, right, you see in the bottom row, it's like carved turkey. That turkey looks dry as hell.
You mean, I wouldn't eat that either.
But
Anything fried, I would eat there because it's
Yeah.
killed.
Right,
You
right.
know, I would eat
You
the
get that going.
fried chicken, the tenders, the
The
tater
French fry.
tots. Do they do that anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Their chicken tenders are
They got
bomb.
wedges.
Ooh, I haven't tried them. Oh, wedges are. God,
Ooh.
that sounds so good right now.
Yeah.
That
We
sounds
should
delicious.
do a taste test of, the different stores and see which one we like the best. That would be fun.
I'm down. Well, we have to wait until June.
We have to wait. Yeah. All right. So that was a good story. So good to know.
No.
This episode brought by Alpha Beta Store.
Alpha Beta Lucky Stripes. Or what is it? Lucky Stars?
Lucky stores.
Lucky Stores.
Oh my gosh. All right, Maya, tell us. Has anyone seen anything go down outside that was weird, or have you had a funny story lately?
Kristen's trying to push us along. This is the episode. We need to tell this episode. The episode that we decided to do without an agenda. So it's just us talking.
This is literally
It's
just us
as friends,
shooting
and
our
Kristen's
shit.
having diarrhea
Yes.
over there because she doesn't want to disappoint the listeners.
Yeah, no. We have to have something special here. Let's see. What else?
Well, I've been in a huge debacle with my HOA and pickleball.
Ooh. Oh.
The real question is, I can't believe that's actually happening.
No, we have a big debacle, and I got to be careful with what I say, but it has not been a fun experience when we're trying to make our courts beautiful. Now, who would have thought that at my age, okay, and retired over here, okay, that I would be fighting
What are you trying to get?
for the best pickleball courts in Orange County.
Okay. Are you trying to get like a
Amen.
new court
We
laid
need
out?
we need a lot of renovations right now. Right now
Okay.
we're in the slums. Okay, it's really bad. Everything's a mess. But it's crazy when you step into this different world of like
And it's a different world.
It's not corporate America, but it feels like everybody's got a freaking opinion.
Oh,
and
yeah.
people are not, and there's no filter.
I have a question.
There's no filter.
HOA. You're part of an HOA, right? Okay. Do you consider HOA to be political more than corporate America?
I feel like it's kind of a circus. I wouldn't say it's kind of a circus.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're supposed to love thy neighbor, but
No.
it's tough. Yeah, I have a great
never.
street. I love my street.
Yeah.
True.
For the most part, I love my street. I love what we've built. I love the camaraderie. I always, growing up, I had that. And I wanted that in my older life. And then I wanted my kids to grow up in a neighborhood where they had friends. And like we all got together, and we didn't get it in our first neighborhood because we moved. And then this neighborhood, it took a little bit longer because I worked a lot and I was in and out of the country. And my mom was taking care of the kids. And of course, my mom passed away. So I hid a lot. And then COVID came.
Mm-hmm.
And I was home more, and it was like a sense of community, like people were checking on each other. And then we kind of like all kept our friendships. And then we started doing great things in the street. We started having block parties, and it wasn't exactly what I wanted in the beginning. Like, be great friends with people my age, and our kids grow up together and we have this wonderful neighborhood thing. It didn't turn out that way, but I actually got friends for me,
Yeah.
true friends, neighbors, support, all of that stuff. Me and Dan, right?
Mhm.
The kids
Right.
have friends in the neighborhood, but it actually worked out for me and Dan
Yeah.
because those kids are going to go away anyways. They're out.
And they're out in a
my
couple
kids are
years.
out. But yeah, so
You do have a really good street.
we do. We have a great street. Everybody loves each other, and we do a lot of fun things. And the HOA thing it's been different. Like you kind of feel like a fish out of water because you've got the skills to talk, but it's a lot of personalities, and it is a very personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in corporate America, like you asked, it's business, it's ABC, right?
Well, that's why I feel like HOA is a lot more political, because it's like, oh, I can promise you this. I'll do this for your community. Like for our community, I promise I'll do this. And you're like, okay, you have my back, but then you turn out you don't do it. And you're like, well, I'm not voting for you next year.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that
So I
could
feel like there
actually be a
could be, like,
boss too.
some-
But yeah, it could be a boss that you want to work for. But
True.
yeah, no, it is. It's very emotional. People get very upset. There's a lot of like yelling over stuff that I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Like, it was crazy. I went to my second board meeting ever, and this was to fight for the pickleball. And we had a great, like, seriously, it was like the best turnout we could have ever had. It was like a sense of community. It was amazing. But there were other people in there for other things that were very upset. They were super upset. So hats off to most of the people on our board who sat there and, had to take it, and they don't get paid for it.
No. It's all volunteer.
It's all volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
And, they really did a great job handling it. Now we just need to move forward and make our pickleball courts great again.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
I know.
I hope it happens.
Oh.
Have you ever been on a board for HOA?
No, just PTA.
Have you have you ever gone to an HOA meeting?
No, never had to. The only thing in our neighborhoods that we lived in was basketball courts. Like some of them are sticklers. You can't have it outside your house. And the kids love basketball. It's like, where else are they going to play it? You
Right.
know? And so sometimes they'll have the car driving around and be like, you get a notice, put your hoop up onto the curb. You can have it on the curb, which who does that? You can't have it in the street. Stupid stuff like that. And our neighborhood is great, but like there's certain houses that look almost like a Disneyland peach pink color. And that was like the original color with these turquoise shutters.
Very RSM.
And
very RSM.
If you go to repaint your house, you have to go by certain colors. And that's still one of the colors. It just doesn't make any sense.
Very old school.
Yeah.
I want to live in an HOA community, but then I don't
Mm.
because I don't like rules. I don't like having to like colors.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to paint my house bright ass pink,
Yeah.
I should be able to.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Well, I mean, Laguna Niguel, Aliso Viejo,
Well, yeah.
Rancho,
Mhm.
they all have anything. I would say, like South Laguna Hills, right?
Mhm.
In this area, anyways,
Yeah.
I think is HOA. But like where my brother lives, there's no HOA.
So you can do whatever.
Can paint
Yeah.
my house pink.
You can paint your house pink. You can park your car on the lawn. Just like they did to the rental property that we own. But that's another story.
Gosh, it's terrible.
Wait.
People are crazy.
I love that.
Yeah. That's the thing with, imagine though, like you said the other person is also they rent their house too, right? But imagine the people living there and then you've got all these people coming in like that.
Yeah. So we're talking about owning property and renting it out and people parking cars on the lawn.
I mean, like common sense.
I
don't
know.
understand.
But they
people.
don't have common sense.
Yeah, it's
No.
good, but they have money to do that. It's not.
I
It's
know.
not cheap.
No,
to
it's
rent
not.
It, so
It's-
you would think you're getting a good person. That.
I think that's my fear. Like that would be my fear to like own a house, let people rent it out, but it's like, oh my God, you're gonna do some like shit ass stuff to my house.
yeah, no,
Like that.
you need to live in a HOA.
I just feel like I always think about it. I'm like, I was like, wonder what they're doing at Maya's house. Gross.
At my yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. Not at your actual house.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got confused. Sorry.
I mean, there's pluses and there's negatives. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
with anything. I mean, if you're going to paint your house purple, you know that's the reason for an HOA. It's like we don't have a purple house.
Well, I want to be the first Barney house.
It'd be nice for you.
I'm calling HOA on you if you're
Yeah.
Wow.
Just kidding.
We're
I'm
throwing
just
you under
kidding,
the
I'm
bus.
kidding, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
A purple house.
Why not?
I don't know. I just feel like
Do you think if you saw someone with a purple house or like any other color than what you see right now in your neighborhood or your neighborhood?
well, if it was purple, it might be my house because I have purple. But
That's true.
But like
moving on.
in your, like when if you saw it, would you get like upset? Be like, all of our houses all look the same. It should still look the same.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Yes, that's what you
kind of
don't want.
weird. No, if all of our houses look the same and one house is purple.
But so wouldn't you want them to be unique and different? Okay, it doesn't have to be purple.
I mean,
But it could be like light blue or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I mean,
that's
I
when you
shouldn't say
go
it should
into
be
a
purple.
community without the HOA.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for you
But I
right now,
understand.
like, would you get upset if you went through your neighborhood and someone painted their house not the color that's on your list?
Probably because you don't want the value of your home to go down. And that might bring it down.
Okay.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Your house is all painted, according to the guidelines, and then someone paints it purple, and then you're like, no.
Yeah.
No,
I see Maya painting her house purple.
I probably would. I'm not going to
Purple
lie.
door would be nice.
I know. A purple door would be great.
Yeah.
Ooh, can
it'd
you
be
paint your door purple?
No.
It's
match with my
blue.
house. No, my door's not. Oh, my door's white.
Whose fucking door is blue?
Natalie's.
No.
Yeah,
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, shit. Someone's door
You're
is
just
blue.
knocking on random doors.
Did the lock?
Let me in.
You fix your lock?
No, my lock is still not fixed.
Oh, okay. Isn't it funny
now we
how
just
these
put
things
that-
happen?
Yeah, it's the worst. It's
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
But I am going to get new doors.
Nice.
So,
Remember when we got locked out? Your
which
key
time?
got
That was
oh my
just
God,
so
my
funny.
key broke in the
I
lock.
just loved
I
it.
know. I mean, what
The
happened?
video was hilarious.
That was a
She's
good
like,
video.
what the fuck, Chuck?
That was a good. That's right. I did. And Brennan was laughing so hard.
I had Starbucks in my hand, and you're just like, what the fuck, Chuck? She couldn't get out. Oh my God. It was
I was so
great.
stressed out. I feel like we're always a mess. At least I am. Before we come do these podcasts, so we'll give you guys a little bit behind the scenes.
It's fun.
Yeah,
though.
because there's a million things going on at once.
There's
There
a million
is.
things.
Mhm.
I'm like dropping stuff. I feel like I'm forgetting a million things. I'm going to pick up Brandon. Like I still have the car in park. I put on the gas. Like this crazy stuff happens. I order my Starbucks wrong. Then we get here. We're sweating. We're putting up the lights. And
Well, Maya's not sweating.
That's
just
true.
So everyone
I
knows
don't
Maya
sweat.
does not
It
sweat.
takes a village to set up a podcast.
It does,
It does,
but
yeah.
doesn't it? It warms my
very
heart to
fun.
do it.
Well, and I
Yeah.
think that's why, that's such a long break,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of made us appreciate doing these things and
Yes.
having an audience that's listening to us, which
Yes.
is amazing,
I
right?
love it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's worth the work. It really is.
Mhm.
It's worth it, but it is a lot of work.
Yes.
It is.
Like I don't like people just see us on the video or they hear us talking and half the time I'm like, oh my God, I hated everything I said. Don't air it. Don't air it. Just like I'm probably going to do after this.
Yes.
Okay. Get my
It's
skinny
true.
side. Don't
It's
get too
true.
close. I just had a laser on my face. Kristen's sweating over here. Like,
well, I'm glistening, guys.
It is. It is a lot of
It's
work
warm in here.
because, like, you have to do everything. Like, we just put it up and it looks like it's ready to go.
Yeah.
But there's so much. I have to go edit the fucking video. I have to edit the audio.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
send it to YouTube to make sure to get clearance.
And then you have to deal with us saying, "No, take that part out."
Right? I think it was one time where you're like, oh no, this is perfect. And then I think you guys listen to it again. You're like, no.
Oh no.
Do over.
That had to be the one that we hated at my house. We
Oh
hated
my
I
God.
hated that
because
one.
I had it ready to post. And then you guys were like, no, I
Let's
don't.
do
I
it
didn't
again.
like
Let's
it.
do it. That was horrible. I'm like, what am I talking about? I'm just trying to pull from my undercarriage here.
So if you ever wanted to get into podcasting, it's a trip.
Yeah.
It's a good time though.
It's totally a good
It
time.
is a lot of fun, and it's hard. So my brother had a podcast, and he was like, "Your hardest thing that's going to be for you is to think of subjects every day."
Right.
Mhm.
And he's like, "And you're going to end up having to make yourself the subject, which is going to be tough, which it is. We've done
Yeah,
a lot,
Of course.
yeah, you know." And he's like, "But you're going to run out of things to say." And
I mean, think of this episode.
like this episode, which I can't wait to see what you title it. But hopefully, people just like to hear our voices.
I think that title of this
Oh,
episode is going to be
for
chicken salad.
Totally should be. I keep eating the mic. Okay, it totally should be chicken salad.
Oh.
Chicken salad without a clue,
Ooh.
without a cause. But no, it is a lot of work to do a podcast, and so sometimes we just want to come on here and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because people want to hear what we have to say. We're very important.
I mean, I don't know if they really want to hear what we have to say. I feel like maybe my friends are being supportive, but
Listen, but we're in their cars. We're in their headphones when they're working out or playing pickleball. Like, we're there with them.
Mhm.
And we're having a good time with them.
people are listening to us when we play pickleball.
Yes.
That was cute.
You're welcome.
Aw.
That was cute.
I hope so. You
No.
should do that when you go play pickleball next time.
Well, it's funny. When we first started, a lot of people would be like, "I'm learning so much about you." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, your podcast. I didn't know did it." I'm like, "Oh my God, I totally forgot
Yeah,
about
you forgot.
that. Wait, that's embarrassing. Did I say that? Oh my God, how embarrassing."
Oh. But it's great.
Has anyone from your family listened to the show?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And what do they say? They're like, Kristen, you talk. You talk too much.
No, not enough. Is what
Really?
they say. Yeah, my
Really?
family, my family loves hearing. They say Maya talks too much.
Oh.
Oh, kidding. God! Off the fly. No, They think it's great. They think it's great.
That's good.
They meaning my mom, and then the boys say they're going to listen. And
Jake follows the show's Instagram
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he likes anything that we post.
Yes,
Which
he's very good.
I
with-
love.
Yeah,
So
he's
he
great.
needs to listen.
Ryan needs to do some more for me.
None of my family listens. All my friends do, which is I had zero expectations on that, to be honest. I
Mhm.
really I even tell them when they're like, "Oh, wait, are you recording? What's happening?" I'm like, "Oh, thank you for asking." You know,
Yeah.
but had zero expectations, and it was a nice, pleasant surprise that they listen. Now, I don't think my husband's ever going to listen, and my kids probably could care less because they're still little.
I think last time I was with you were like, did you listen? And he's like, no, why would I want to?
I know. I'm like, dude, we're not
Oh.
talking about you, so okay. Okay, I got better things to talk
definitely
about, like the
listen.
HOA and Lucky Stores.
Lucky Stripes.
No, Jeff listened.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to listen to this one. He's writing now.
Hi,
He's like, how
Jeff.
many,
Hi,
how many shows are you
Jeff.
doing? Yeah.
How many pills
Hi,
are you
peeps.
doing?
Shows.
Oh,
Peeps is my homie.
Yeah. So he listens.
my God.
but
Shout out to Jeff.
Do you know how long I've known Peeps?
It is weird.
His name
right?
has been Peeps,
Peeps,
to me
my
for
gosh.
forever.
Yep.
Okay, wait. You give us the background to why would you name him Peeps?
Because we used to always say my peeps.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just started happening that him and I started calling each other peeps. And then, Jeff and I had a really fun time one night. Well, that sounds
funny.
weird. But sorry, peeps.
Whoa.
No. So we were in our 20s.
Yep.
Okay. Early 20s. And we were probably at my apartment off of Hollyoak, my
Yeah.
1-bedroom apartment in Hollyoak.
Oh, hello.
And we were drinking
Yeah.
or doing something. Oh no. And then we decided to go have dinner at Stadium Brewery, and because Stadium Brewery had just opened up.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay. This is how long ago
Almost
this
30
was.
years ago. Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's been there forever.
Has it been there for 30 years?
We
Wait
will
a
look
minute.
this up.
Town Center has been there for, I feel like it was just Stadium.
Wait, and
no,
you said-
because there was no movie theater there.
When you were in
Yes,
your
there was.
20s?
There was?
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
There was
Someone
a
Mid-20s.
New
Google
York
this.
pizza place there too.
Mid-20s. And Golden Spoon was there.
The yogurt place?
The yogurt
It's
place.
no longer there.
Yeah, it's the salad bowl place now.
Yeah.
So we ate at Stadium.
Mhm.
Wait, we were drinking at my house, went to Stadium Brewery, and then Jeff and I went because Jeff and I love ice cream, but we call it Scream.
Scream.
He's like, let's go get some Scream. So we went and got some Scream from
That's
Golden
kinda cute.
Spoon, and we walked out with it.
Yeah.
we grabbed and went.
And
dined
they're
and
not
dashed?
open
We did a
anymore.
grab and go. Yeah. And we're like, run. Because I think he'd like thought he charged us and we're like, run.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was not good. I'm sorry. And that's why they're out of business.
Yeah, I was going to say they're not open anymore. I don't even know. You can't find when Stadium Brewery opened, but we have to find that out.
So it's just a
I was
nickname
in
that
my
you came out with.
20s. So there's no freaking way that it couldn't. It
had
had
to
to
have
be.
been there.
Were you guys married yet?
Mm-mm. We got married in 2002.
It doesn't say how long ago Stadium Brewery has been there.
No,
On my glasses.
Shocking.
but yeah, and I moved out here in '99, so it was like,
Oh, wow.
in that realm.
I thought you were going to say your story with like you calling him Peeps. It was from your love of marshmallows or something.
Oh,
I love
that would have made
marshmallow.
Like
sense.
they like love marshmallows or
Yeah.
something. Does he like marshmallows?
No, he doesn't eat them.
Okay, well, then that whole
Good.
story.
More for me then.
Yeah,
I was going to say then that whole story just failed.
yeah.
No, but that's where Peeps
Peeps.
came from because we'd be
Mhm.
like, "What's up, Peeps? What's up, Peeps?" And then
Right.
Okay, that
it
makes
just
sense.
stuck. It just stuck with us.
Yeah.
I love that.
No,
Yeah. So he's my Peeps.
right?
I love you, Peeps.
So your mom just came down.
Yes.
Shout out to your mother.
She was so happy to be here.
I
She
lo-
wants to come out again.
you guys taught me Skippo. I know. Which was hilarious. And
Didn't
it was
you love
actually
it?
really fun.
I'm so glad you loved it.
It was a really fun game because it reminded me of like Uno, but
Mhm.
not really.
Yeah.
Like a different kind of Uno.
And I just love that you can talk and play, or I talk to you while you're playing to
And then
screw
I get
you up.
confused.
But you never did. You did so well.
Oh, I tried because I tried to concentrate. I was like, oh my God, let me focus.
So good.
Focus. Focus.
It's so good. I mean, we could do a podcast and play it too.
We could. That would be
That's what's great
hilarious.
about it, yeah.
Oh my God, we should.
Oh, I'll bring them next time.
I do love a Skippo.
No, that was a fun night. That was great.
How does your
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm looking for something. Go.
Oh.
She loved you.
I loved her. She was such a like her energy was just so amazing.
And that was funny that because this is obviously like more to tell you about her, you know, because you just met her quick. But the next night was so funny. We're just sitting on the couch and she's like, KoKo's so nice. And
Aww.
she's sitting there doing this. She's like, he's just so nice. And it was such a fun time. And he made me laugh and so down to earth. And he just gets things. And yeah,
I love that.
she just thought you were great.
Oh, I love her.
I know. So tonight
Aw.
I'm like, Mom, we're doing the podcast. Oh, say hi.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Mama
Hello,
Kristen.
darling.
Hello, Jolly. I love that. What I was going to say something about the Housewives because we were just thinking. I was just thinking about it. Did you hear that Kyle almost bought the house across the street?
From Lisa.
From Vanderpump?
LVP.
Yes.
Yep, I did hear that.
Could you imagine that? I would have.
They
died.
just never spoke
I-
again after
I
that
just
whole
wonder
thing,
if that
right?
was for like publicity because
just her saying that
I
on
mean,
the show.
come on. That would be horrible.
I feel like they can have a friendship again.
Mm.
I feel like they could.
Mm.
I think they did. I think give it like another year or so.
I think
they would
that
have a
kind of hurt that happens in a friendship. I don't think I could ever do that. And I'm a very forgiving person.
Mm.
I mean,
I
I,
don't- I
would
don't
agree
think
with
so.
you, but I think I don't know. Something about them always screamed that they would always get back together,
Yeah.
even after whatever happened with whatever dog radar online. I feel like there's a way that they're going to come back together. Doesn't
Yeah.
tell you.
No, it doesn't tell me. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see.
Now, what's going on with Brandy?
Oh my God, I don't like Brandy.
But something's wrong.
She needs to cut her losses and just live a life. Like,
Back in
out
the
of-
day, she was so pretty. She really was.
She needs therapy.
I feel
Something's
like
wrong with
all
her
the
face now.
housewives after they leave the housewives,
Mhm.
they go into like some weird, like they get plastic surgery. I mean, look at Adrienne Maloof.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She looks
gosh.
different.
How can you look at her?
Mhm. No.
Jeez. You can't see. It's
terrible.
bad. It's bad.
But, like,
It
her.
is.
Just like the Catwoman.
Taylor,
Yes.
what's her name? Taylor
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Oh, yeah.
It's like for some reason they don't want to age, so they go and get like this horrendous plastic surgery.
I wonder if Taylor Armstrong still hangs out at the deck in Laguna Beach because I used to see her there a lot.
She
I
probably
bet.
does. Doesn't she still live down here?
I think so. I'm Not
should go
sure.
meet her.
Go meet her.
Are you guys gonna watch the one where they're dating? Like Shannon's on
Oh,
it.
Shannon,
She
Luann.
looks good
someone
on
else.
it.
I'll
She
watch
must
it.
have gotten something done.
I'd watch it. I think that's funny though.
Who's on the dating show?
It's Shannon, Storms Bedua, Giselle, Ashley, and Luann.
and Luann. Yeah.
Can we talk about White Lotus really quick?
Yes.
Did you see it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
You could
Never
do it. You
mind.
could, spoiler alert.
No,
Nope.
no.
You got to watch.
No. You have to watch what it was pretty freaking good.
Mhm.
But it gives me anxiety. Like those kind of shows give me anxiety. I was cussing at the TV and Dan's like, it's just a show. I'm like, no, this can't be happening. He's like, now I know why you don't like to watch these things.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
It was great season.
Now I need another good show.
What's another good show?
I know. Let's see.
Did
Let me
it starts
just
with an
watch.
S. Didn't someone tell me? It starts with an S.
Oh, Severance?
Severance.
Oh, you haven't watched that yet?
No, my
Oh, wait. We were talking about this with your sister.
yeah, my sister told me that she's had to like watch it over and then not and then like and so I thought the first episode was good, but maybe it's gonna get boring.
No. So this is what's funny because I was like, it's just to stare at those offices. It's just so plain, you know? So I said to Jeff, I don't know if I can do this anymore. He goes, "No, keep watching, keep watching." And he's like, it just gets better and better and better. And Ben Stiller.
He's in it?
No, he's like
Oh.
the producer, but he's the one that came up with this thing.
He's in it? No.
No.
He's not.
But he writes for it, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. So I'm on like the third or fourth episode of the first season, and he goes, just keep going, just keep going. So
I'm gonna keep watching. How come you have not watched White Lotus yet?
yeah.
I mean, I watched the first season.
No, what about the second?
It's just very okay. I like watching TV, but then if the first episode or two is really boring to me, I just never watch it again.
Oh, you're gonna have a hard time with the third
I mean,
season then.
Like White Lotus
Yeah.
was a good first season, and then I was like, I think because maybe it got way overhyped.
Mm.
It's almost like Stranger Things.
Mhm.
It became too big,
Ooh, I love Stranger Things in the
so
beginning.
I never
Yeah.
start like Stranger Things. Watched first season, I fell out after the set because it just
Yeah.
got too much.
Yeah, got weird.
I mean, I'll watch it, but like these other shows, like Severance or like 911 or like Grey's Anatomy,
Mhm.
I love watching them.
Sounds boring.
I
So Grey's
But I like-
Anatomy, like
love a Grey's Anatomy show.
so old now.
Yeah, that's
No,
30 years
That's
old.
still on.
No, what the heck?
What could they talk about?
Like just like us on this podcast.
Okay, wait. Have you seen the show The Pit?
no, but
No.
Jeff told me it's great.
Okay. Does he know? Did you watch ER?
Yes.
Yes.
Noah, right?
Yeah,
No,
I
actually,
used to love.
didn't.
I
I've never
love.
watched. I'm
Yeah.
lying. I never watched.
So
But the pit, wait, did you cry in any episodes? 'Cause
No.
I heard it's very.
There's only one thing I cry at, and it was at the Titanic,
Oh, are you
the movie.
okay? I'll have to. There'll be other stuff then I have to show you.
You want to watch
You
the
kidding?
Titanic? I'll cry right now.
Oh my god!
I
Like
heard
full
the
on
What is
tears.
this? Am I sitting with my grandmother? What is happening right now? Grey's Anatomy, freaking Titanic,
That movie is the only thing that will make me cry.
Golden Girls.
Oh, I love the Golden
I do
Girls.
love the Golden
Oh,
Girls.
it's the best. I watch it every night.
But the pit. You're in bed by 7. What are you talking about?
In the background, Hallmark plays it.
Every night I watch the Golden
I
Girls.
love the Golden Girls.
Wait, because so ER is being the Pit is
Pit.
being sued
Why?
by the original writer of ER's wife because she said it's too original or it's too similar to the
Oh.
original. So they're
Wow.
suing her, and I was like, oh,
But isn't it a continuous day or continuous? Every
Yes.
episode continues, right?
Mhm.
That's not how ER was.
no, ER was always different, like Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, they need to. I don't know. I heard it's great, but I never watched it.
My
yet.
mom watched it; she loved
I
it.
think I would get too much anxiety, and also like that one, The Last of Us.
Right?
I tried, and it just like my heart's racing, and I'm like I can't watch it. It
The
doesn't
Last of
relax me.
Us.
Yes, with
The Last.
Pascal. It's kind of like Walking Dead.
I've seen that
Oh
one.
no, I can't do it.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't The Last of Us
Can't do
with
it.
that one girl who's in like Blake Lively?
Mm-mm.
Isn't she in there?
No, you're talking about
Oh, that's a different Last.
Oh.
Is it no?
Yeah.
No, ends with us.
Ends
Oh,
with
Ends
us,
with Us.
right? Because I told my parents to watch the Last of Us, and my mom's like, "We didn't like that Blake Lively thing." I'm like, "That's not what it was."
Yeah. I know.
Pedro Pascal.
He's hot.
Yeah.
So can I tell you guys? I've been watching literally last weekend, and I think, well, yeah, this past weekend that just went by. So I did a total binge watch. I watched The Breakfast Club.
Ooh.
I watched Pretty in Pink.
Mm.
And what's the other one I watched with her? She's the three of them.
16 Candles?
I watched 16 Candles. Yep.
Jake Ryan.
That's what you. So Dan's like, is that why she named
Yeah.
Jake? I'm like, no.
I know.
No.
Everyone says it. And I'm like, no.
No.
Well, everyone used to say it. No one talks about shows in that movie anymore. But it's a classic.
It
And
is
the
a
kids
classic.
would like come down and like, oh God, this is so lame. And like, oh my God, this is so lame. I'm like, they're like, what? Even X, he's like, Mom, what kind of phase are you going through right now? he told me. And I'm like, because I was like all
Classic.
excited when
Yeah.
when he's standing by the Porsche.
Of course.
And the
I
car
get the
moves. This is me.
goosebumps.
I'm like, ah. I was like, oh my God, this is the best part ever. And then I Googled him. I'm like, oh God, he did not age gracefully.
No.
No. So I'm gonna keep
Yes.
this picture. But the thing about the donger and all that stuff.
Donger.
Honestly, there was some really bad
Oh,
things in
yes.
there. There's some racist stuff in there that you cannot say.
No.
Like they use the R word a lot
Mhm.
and the F word a lot, not the fuck word. The other
Oh, the word
word.
that I like to say.
You like the C word.
Dead silence.
You know,
I
yeah,
know what you're
That
talking
word,
about.
yeah. So I'm like, my gosh, that would not
No.
even fly. I was so surprised, and like even with the donger and like his character and how it was so
What is
stereotype.
the
Mhm.
donger?
No more Yankee, my wanky. The donger need food. Are you kidding me? That's a classic. Oh, sexy girlfriend. You never saw that part? I actually shouldn't do that because it was
Mm.
it was totally a stereotypical thing.
He's
You've never seen. You have to watch
You'll have
it.
to watch it.
The donger.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm sitting there like loving every part of it, and then after I was like, wait a minute, there's so much bad stuff in here.
I know.
Pretty in Pink.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that.
Oh, so
Oh,
good.
This is so great.
And the part where
and she looks great now.
she's beautiful
Yeah.
still.
Mhm.
And she has like the naturally full lips.
Yes.
From like
Those
Jump.
were-
She
yeah.
never like
Mm-mm.
she never had injections.
No.
Molly Ringwald we're talking about. So yeah. So she
Yeah.
but there's the other scene in Pretty in Pink where the duck man comes in, Ducky, and he's
Yes.
like doing the song to Otis Redding.
Yes.
And then Andrew, whatever his name is, but Blaine.
McCarthy.
Yeah, Andrew McCarthy.
Mhm.
Blaine walks in and he's like, is her name Andy? Andy, you're leaving with him or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna cry for him. Like
I
you just
know.
I'm
felt
gonna have
it
to
in
go
the
watch
heart.
these shows,
So
movies.
So good.
I think the only movie I've seen is The Breakfast Club.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
I'm like,
And then
God.
St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh,
all
I gotta
those.
watch that one too
What is that?
again.
What is that?
That's what Demi Moore.
And Emilio, Demi,
Emilio.
Emilio. Who
And
else is in
Rob.
there?
Never
Rob
heard of
Lowe is in there. That's what was that his breakthrough movie?
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, I miss those
So
days.
good.
Now I gotta watch Weird Science.
Mm.
I gotta watch that one again. Gotta get the kids
Wait,
to
I
watch
want to
that.
bring you. Did your kids ever watch The Land Before Time,
Is that what the dinosaur?
or did you watch?
is it the Land of the Lost?
No,
Marshall, Will, and Holly on
the
a first-
dinosaurs.
the dinosaurs. Yeah.
Okay, so the girl. I didn't know this. I used to love fucking The Land Before Time. Littlefoot and Sarah and Ducky. Okay, anyway.
We probably have to ask my sister because you guys are the same age.
Oh yeah, ask her.
She would probably. I can't remember what she watched as much.
So the little
but yeah.
Ducky girl. My mom just told me the other day. The girl who voiced Ducky, her father killed her.
What?
And I was like, oh my God. She didn't even get to hear her own voice on the movie.
Why do what?
I guess he went crazy. He killed the mom,
Like the
he killed her,
family?
and then he killed himself.
Ay.
I was like, I found that I had looked it up on Wikipedia, and I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
It's so I was watching Ghost Adventures. Did you see the one about Poltergeist?
Yes. Every time I saw that, I was like, every time it come, I'm like, Maya and her song. She's like,
God
Oh,
is
yeah.
in-
Oh,
Oh God! No, someone's gonna follow me home. I don't want to even do that. Nope.
But you got to watch that,
That was
Ghost
a good one.
Adventures. It
That
was a good one. They
It
went
was
to
good.
the house that they filmed Poltergeist.
I
But
have an
all
idea.
the stories that
we should go
Yeah.
to your house
I
and
have
watch
an
it.
idea
what?
for a podcast since we're talking
Ooh.
about nothing that hopefully people will love because this is an episode about trying to
Absolutely nothing.
hear
Yeah,
us
it's
talk.
like a Seinfeld.
I like it though. I actually we're
grooving.
we're doing
Yeah.
good. We're making some progress here.
We are.
We should do things and then come in and talk about it. Like,
Oh yeah.
fine, I'll do a ghost adventure with you guys.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll come here and talk about it. But maybe
Okay.
we go to a winery and try the different wines and like
Yes.
laugh about. I know in June, but talk,
It'll be here before we know.
and have an
Fucking
experience.
5 years
Yes.
later.
And then be like, okay, here's what happened.
Yes.
Or we can record it while we're drinking.
Yeah.
we could do that.
There's going to
And
be
we
a
can
lot
have
of
our-
editing, though. I'm going to tell you right now.
Listen, have our fans, our super fans,
Yeah.
write in and tell us what they want us to do.
Because our last episode, 150 of them wrote in.
Ooh.
And I selected the best 2.
I have to
love
tell you
it.
guys, there's this couple that I follow. It's something about, it's my 2 dads, family of 5. And I think they live in Texas. And
You're saying
the,
Texas.
the main, so
No home.
one of the guys, he's, God, no, I can't even. Now
I'm sorry.
I want to go home.
I'm sorry.
Wait, do they have their own podcast? Or
They
we plug
so
it?
they do have a I don't listen to podcasts.
Okay.
I follow them. Because I love their little family. They have 5 kids. Okay. And he's a chef and the other one's a hairdresser.
Okay.
And they mainly the chef does things on, but they'll go out to adventures and they podcast with their other friends about what they've done in the adventures, but they also document their life.
It's cool.
And then they say, we're going to talk about this in the podcast. But I love following this couple because especially the chef, he is just like, he's the best dad ever. Like the best dad ever. And he cooks for them and he does recipes and he's Mexican. So I can appreciate that. So, but they, you could just tell he loves his family and it's their 2 dads. And I know that you want something like that someday. So
Yeah, but just one, me, with my 5 kids.
you need a partner.
No.
Mother of
But where
pearl.
was this going? Are we going to visit them? Or are we?
Wait, I thought I was
want
going to
to.
ask this question. Are we now pivoting our podcast to adventures with Maya, KoKo, and Kristen?
No, but I think that, well, it could be, but I do think so we can,
Yes.
because we're talking about things, we're like, what are we going to talk about today? And
Yeah.
I know our casual conversation, a lot of people like feedback, right? But after a while, for us, it gets hard, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like, why don't we do something and
Right.
then talk about our experience or do
I
a
love that.
review?
Mhm.
That could be it, but that could be our segment, everyone. It could be adventures with us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it could be like this episode, we do something. I don't know why we're talking like this. That I like this idea though.
Anyways, we're dropping Easter eggs right now is what's happening. We're dropping Easter eggs. That's what's happening right now,
I
people.
love
Oh my
it.
God. I love it.
We're gonna do that.
Well,
Stay
this
tuned.
episode has been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun.
Watch, we're both gonna be like,
been a
cut
trip.
it.
I
Yeah.
know.
We hate it.
You're never gonna see or hear this one.
It's for the vault.
Yeah. No, the best was drop an Easter egg.
Hello?
You wanna drop an
eggs.
Easter egg.
I don't get what that means. What?
Oh my God. And that's from your language. It's your era, dropping Easter eggs. It's a thing.
Wait, when's the next holiday? That's what we gotta drop. Drop Memorial Days? No.
4th of July. Now, what are we in?
Memorial Day
We're in
is
April.
coming up.
Are we in April?
Yeah.
Is Memorial Day a holiday?
Are we really not going
Yes,
to air this
of course it
episode?
is. We're
I
gonna
have no
cut
idea.
that part out.
Okay, anyway. Thank you for joining me on this episode of KoKo Unfiltered.
Thank you for joining me on this episode of KoKo Unfiltered.
And until next time.
No. If you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe.
We hope you do.
Right in.
Right in,
I can
please.
tell by Kristen's face. She hates it. she
We
hates
just have
it.
to cut out some stuff.
Okay. Oh, she's going to censor me too, huh?
No.
Okay. I bet you are. Okay.
Oh my God.
Aw,
Well,
so-
thank you for coming.
And just one more thing though. Check the chicken salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, if you don't listen to anything in this episode, just check the chicken salad.
It's great.
If you listen to this whole show and you just want to remember one thing, check the chicken salad. Ooh, new title for the episode.
Check the chicken salad.
Check the chicken salad.
Do you guys know Bethany does this?
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
So
I
Bethany,
So now she's look. She's plugging people
Well-
too. What do you want me to do over here?
you got me at rotisserie chicken. I could go for some chicken
She-
salad.
Wait, what's the girl with Tourette's and goes tap the rotisserie chicken?
Oh, I love-
Tap. See, here I go again.
She's
Plug
great.
in- what's her name? I freaking love her.
I love her.
What's her
I
name?
can't remember now, but
She's
my
good.
friend Nicole showed me like her
Tap the
videos.
rotisserie chicken. Tap 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 the rotisserie. That's one of her ticks.
She's the
that's
best.
freaking awesome.
But Bethany does do that. She eats chicken salad.
We don't
She
care
tries them
about
all.
Bethany. Oh, she does.
Frankel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
and
lives
then
in
she's trying
Florida.
now she's going to Florida. Yeah, she left New York. But
Damn.
I'm going to make a good chicken salad. Too. Maya is the chicken salad.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We'll have a chicken salad taste off.
I haven't even had a chicken salad that you've made.
I've had a Chinese
it's a lot
chicken
of work.
salad that she made.
It's the bomb, huh? It's a lot of work.
That's
that one's a lot of
good.
work too, but that one's the bomb. You know what? Maybe I'll make it for you guys and we'll have wine on
that
the
would
patio.
be nice.
Or we can have it on the show.
True.
Okay, guys.
I love you guys.
Love you guys.
All right.
No, I love you guys.
Oh,
I love you guys.
Let's see. Please forgive us for this episode because I can see Kristen hates life right now, and I'm worried. I keep because I stare at you the whole time because you're right there. She says, "Cut it." She's
I know,
like,
I'm
"Cut
in
it."
like-
See, because I don't really look at you because I see her the most.
I go right past.
I know because you're right there.
Never.
That's when you're like,
Never,
what? What? I'm
Coco.
like, she's in her. They're in her. He's in. Whatever. I can't even talk. Okay.
Well, if you
it's
like
a wrap.
if you
Yeah.
love us, like, comment, rate, subscribe wherever you listen to podcast audio.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
We'll see you next episode.
Right.
Toodles.
Toots.